Today we're going to learn how to add and subtract fractions with unlike denominators, which means the bottom of the number and the fractions are different. By the end of this lesson, you'll know how to find a common denominator, convert the fractions, and add or subtract them. Let's jump right on in. So today's problem is 1/2 5 plus 1/3. So in the 2 and 3 are different denominators, so we can't just add them. We need to find a common denominator between the 2 and the 3, which would go into 6. Now we rewrite the fraction as an equivalent fraction with a denominator of 6. So now 1/2 becomes 3/6, and 1/3 becomes 2/6. So if we add those, we would get 5/6. And this would be our answer. So if you subtract 5/6 into 1/4, now let's see what with subtracting we will get. The denominator between these are 6 and 4. So we need a common denominator of the 6 and the 4, which would be 12. Now we convert the 5/6 to 10/12, and the 3/12 into in the 1/4 into 3/12. And if we minus those, subtract those, excuse me, it'd be 7/12. And this would be our answer. Now let's think about real life situation. What if you had a following receipt and you need a recipe, excuse me, and you need 1/2 a cup of milk and 1/3 cup of water. You would just add them the same way. Find a common denominator, which was our 6, and then add them. In your group activity, you will solve problems like this using fraction tiles, drawings, and teamwork. After you complete an exit ticket to show you what you've learned. Remember, find a common denominator with these, and let's get started. Again, remember the common denominator has to be what the bottom numbers of each fraction has in common. So one more review. If you have 1/2 plus 1/13, your common denominator is going to be 6 because 6 is in 2, like 2, 4, 6, and 3 and 3 is 6. So that's the least lowest number common denominator between it. And then you would you put 3/6 and 2/6 because it takes 3 2s to put in a 6. It takes 2 3s, I'm sorry, to put in a 6. So see, that's how you got it. The common denominator is 6, and there's 2 3s that go in it, so you got the 2 and the 6. And then you have 2, which takes 3 2s to go into 6. So 2, 4, 6. So you got 3 of those that go into 6. And that's all you would add. I hope this helped you, and if you have any questions, I will be here to help. And remember, use teamwork. Let's go.